Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gelbbo Videos Watching Animu Club podcast. I am, of course, your club president, starter pack, Drew, whatever you want to call me.
Beautiful, Drew.
Yes, and we have with us the ever-exciting vice president, I guess, SukaSuka.
Yeah, vice president time. If the president is not able to fulfill his fucking duties, then it's my turn, which hopefully doesn't happen.
Yeah, I will always be the club president because I will always be able to do my duties to the fullest.
Okay.
Anyway, so just recently, as you'll notice, the winter season has concluded. All the winter animus like Gabriel Dropout and Interviews with Monster
Dude, I'm
Girls
gonna
are
miss
over.
all those, man.
Yeah, it's
Fucking Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
that one a lot.
That one, yeah, that one I'm like, oh.
Yeah. So all the nice shows have been floating away like cherry blossoms, and school is resumed. We're back in the club room now. It's very nice. It's pretty nice temperature.
I like
in
that
here.
mat. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. The door is like closed, but we got a nice poster over there of an
Yeah,
idol group that one of our other club members, who shall not be named, likes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have the sign behind us that says like "Welcome back," and it says like the Animu Podcast Club.
Yeah. I wish we had that actually.
We should make one.
Yes, we should.
Anyway.
So it's now time for the spring season. The flowers are blooming, and there's no more snow shit on the ground for us to shovel. And now we're gonna talk about a new show called World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? That is a long ass fucking name.
That is pretty long. I mean, like every time I describe it to somebody, because lately I watched it and I really enjoyed it. And I was explaining to someone at my work, and I'm like, yeah, it has a long-winded fucking name. Like I just fucking just diss it completely.
Yeah.
And like I only know it by the fucking shorthanded Japanese, which is SukaSuka. Don't quote me on how to pronounce that. I think it's one word, but still,
Yeah.
mad confusing.
Yeah, long titles just makes me think of that one Godzilla movie. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack.
Really?
Yeah, and there's actually one more monster in that movie that they don't even bother to put in the title.
Because he's part of the all-out attack.
Yeah, he's the all
He's the all-out attack.
That's what he is. But yeah, this show is you have told me that it is the fantasy show to rival that of ReZero.
Yeah, like I think Crunchyroll said or somebody, and they were just like, this is gonna be like the fantasy of the season.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, like last year it was ReZero, and everyone's like, yeah, that's a good show. And that was like, if you think about it, it is pretty much the only, like the biggest fantasy show that came out, as far as I know.
Konosuba.
Yeah, I think in that, yeah, I think, okay, yeah. But to me, like, they're almost different.
Yeah, I
because
know what you
I
mean.
consider, because I used to think, like, man, these two are the fucking same. They two people go to, some guy just goes into some other place, and there you go.
Yeah,
But I would put Konosuba more of the comedy. And
Yeah.
but it's such a great, I love Konosuba, though.
Yeah, ReZero is more like the Lord of the Rings of the genre and what we're talking about. The Konosuba is more like the
Spaceballs.
yeah, the Spaceballs of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Balls, Space of the Rings.
Spaceballs. I just wanted to say that again.
But yeah, it's an interesting show. Very interesting, I would say, for the start of the season. This episode introduces us to a world where humanity has basically been wiped out for 500 years and has been replaced by animal people.
Yeah, like furries.
Yeah, if you...
That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, man, my friend's gonna love this show. Better tell him about it.
That's funny, because the first thing I thought of was Gurren Lagann, because that's what a thing in that show is like. Humans live underground, but animal people called beastmen live on the surface.
Yeah, I saw that from like the 2 episodes I watched.
Yeah.
Don't yell at me.
Yeah, I won't yet. But yeah, there's just a bunch of animal people, and it's like the show began by introducing like just one little snippet of that conflict that happened.
Yeah, I don't think I know where that was, but yeah, there definitely was a scene of like some girl with like blood all over herself on the floor, and some other chick staring out into the distance of like a crashing plane.
Yeah,
like, that sounds fucking epic now that I talk about it, but it's just as epic. And of course, what is she doing? She's looking out in this, not even looking. Like, yeah, I'm too fucking badass for this. And she's like, "What? Thank you for saving me."
Yeah,
like,
she was like,
I'm happy now.
Yeah, I did stuff and I was happy. I did things and I was happy, but now I'm gonna fucking die, but I'll still be happy.
Yeah,
something like that.
Fucking jumps off. No, she does like the cool like lean.
Yeah,
and then it just kind of
the
falls.
cool
You know what I mean? Like if I was ever to bungee jump, I'd just be like anime time and just do like stand on the edge and just kind of lean out, even though I'll probably fucking bitch out.
I would.
I was like, okay, never mind. Like just fucking fall off the thing and be like, shit.
That's when someone comes and pushes you.
Yeah, exactly. But they show that, and then I don't know what the fuck, but you said there was like no intro.
Yeah, there's
after
no
that.
like actual intro. It was
So they just
like,
cut to the
music.
world of like everyone being furries.
Yeah.
And then the
Can we please just call them animal people? I
Yeah,
don't feel comfortable calling them furries.
So the furries are there, and then
Okay,
all of a sudden it starts out with this blue-haired girl, right?
Yep.
So you want to explain that more?
Yeah. There's this blue-haired girl who's just running around, and she's got like a hood on her, and then she's like chasing this black cat because the black cat's all like, "Oh, I got your ring.
Yeah,
I got
a
it."
piece of jewelry in its mouth.
Yeah, and she's like chasing it all over the place, running on top rooftops, and like she corners it finally, and then she falls off. But there was this one dude, this one cloaked dude that you know is going to be the main character in the crowd of animal people, and he's like, "Oh, my main character senses are tingling." So he ran over to her, and like she fell on top of him.
Okay, really quick. Did you notice that there was like I don't know if it was me, maybe I was at work, but he had a little special boost when he jumped, or was this me? Like in midair, like he had a little actual.
I think, yeah, you're saying that. I think so.
It was like a very quick, like he jumps,
yeah,
but then a little push from his foot, he goes forward, and then he's able to catch her.
Yeah,
and I was like, was that like did I see that, or am I going crazy?
That's his cool boy power.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool boy.
Yeah, he's a cool
Which
boy.
is funny because when that happened, and you know what, I'll save this for a little bit until the end.
Okay. Yeah, he saves her, and then like the hood falls off, and all the animal people are like,
"Fucking freaks!
What the fuck? She's a fucking normie.
Yeah, she's a skinsy.
Yeah,
the hell."
Yeah, she's a fucking skinsy.
Yeah, because I made it up because, you know, there's furries with furs all over the place. It's a fucking skinsy, nasty.
They had a real term for that. I forget what it was.
Yeah, it's like furless or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Something is like, or like they don't have, because like everyone there's, they have fur, they have scales.
Yeah.
So like they were just like, yeah.
Oh, a disfeatured.
Yeah.
I think that's, yeah, that's
he called her disfeatured.
Yeah.
Fucking. Fuck off, man.
He's like, you're a fucking
I was going to say this is America, but like that doesn't really apply to being American. Well, it does now.
Yeah. So the dude then reveals that what? He's a human too.
Holy
he's
shit.
a disfeatured, and he takes off his hood, and he's all like, "Yeah, what's up? I'm cool. We're looking at a picture of him right now."
Yeah,
He's kind of like, "Yeah." So he gives her the hood, and then he buys her a sweet Megumine hat from Konosuba.
I noticed. I thought the same thing. I'm like, what the fucking kind of Megumine hat is that, man? Like,
it's just because it's a giant witch hat.
Yeah, I
like,
mean, it is the classic witch hat. That's why it's pretty much the Megumi hat.
Yeah, it's like, so he's like, all right, you got nothing else? Bye. And he's about to leave. But then she's like, oh, wait, this is kind of selfish of me, but I want you to, like, take me around town.
Yeah.
And then that's, like, when the intro plays.
Yeah, they play fucking Scarborough Fair, which I automatically love. It's a song actually by Simon and Garfunkel.
Ah.
You ever heard? It's one of those, like, you know of it, but you don't know the name of it.
Wait, they were banned or something?
Simon and Garfunkel?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I thought all this time they were a comedy duo.
I mean, it does sound like it.
Like
Like the most common one that everyone knows them right now is, well, there's Sound of Silence. And I think that was the one that they played with, like, Ben Affleck when he got all sad about how poorly Batman v Superman did. Hello, darkness, my only friend.
Oh, that's
Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh.
And really quick, random fact. iTunes, that single did so well after that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good before, but after that meme came out, everyone started buying it again. I was like, what the fuck? But no, they're a real group, dude.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, that cover of Scarborough Fair, I was like, wow, this is really good. It fit the look of the show. It fit everything about that show. Like, that is like one of the better covers I've heard of that. And like, it's just, I was gonna say something else, but it's a different song by Simon and Garfunkel, which are those who know Disturbed did their version. But going on and saying that, the style of the show I like.
Yeah.
I noticed the show has a little bit more like serious colors to it. Different, like if you look at ReZero and you look at the palette they use for the most part, it's very like light, everything's smooth. In this one, they're more grainier, a little bit darker.
Yeah.
I like that. And like lack of better words, everyone here has noses.
Yeah.
You know, because you know what I mean? In a lot of animes, like a lot of them had that, like if you look at like Gabriel Dropout, Umaru, or like a lot of those, even Konosuba, they have that nice like filled in look. This one seems a little bit more grainier. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's the one that drew me to the show. I'm like, the art's completely different than anything that's come out in a while. Like Gangster, that's how it was, a little bit more grainier, and I like that. I thought that was like, all right, something tells me this is a little bit more serious than just that. Because you look at that, and you look at like Akame Gun Kill. Stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I liked because like as I've said before, they don't have an official intro for that show, but like they played Scarborough Fair while they were
walking through the town. That was
Yeah.
a very well directed
I loved
series.
that.
You're okay.
Okay.
We thought we knocked one of the wires, but it was just an email.
Oh, good. Just an email.
Yeah.
Stop checking your phone during the club meeting.
It's fucking on the computer so we can see the sound. Like, it's for our sound. Anyway.
Yeah, well. Yeah, so he then takes her all through the town, and then they happen up on, like, this giant tower, and he's like, you wanted me to take you all through town just so you could look at the view from the top of this tower? And she's like, yeah, I mean, like... Oh, and then it was, like, revealed, like, they're on an island, but the island's not in the water. It's, like, in the sky.
Oh, yeah! Totally forgot about it. Like, every time I think about it, I'm just like... I totally forget that it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot everyone's in the fucking sky.
Yeah, it was so weird. It's like they're pulling like a reverse Jetsons here, where it's like everyone's like medieval time, but they're in the sky.
There you go. And then like they go meet up, and then just like, all right, now do me. Can you do me another favor? What's up? Forget I ever existed. You're like, what? And then these dudes show up.
Yeah, I thought she was like gonna get arrested for being a disfeatured or something, but then later
like,
on,
these like other furry dudes show up. They're all like fucking burly as shit.
Yeah, one's like a bear.
Yeah, he's like, he rolls up. I'm like, damn, that dude's buff.
I remember that big buff bear dude.
Yeah.
He's like the only one though.
Big buff bear dude. And he's like, you gotta go.
He didn't even say anything, but it's like
that was my impression of what he had to say. If he had to talk, he would go,
buff dude, bear dude.
Gotta go.
The bear version of Takahashi Gain Sensei.
Yeah, right. You're like, Do Hollands. I swear to God, if we watch the show and that's his voice, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I hope so.
Be like, ugh. We gotta go and move the things we need to do. Like, damn, dude, shit.
Yeah, so point then, like, so she leaves, and this guy's like, all right, I guess I'll move on with my life. I'll go hang out in this bar.
Really quick. That's when I realized he was the main character.
Really?
I was gonna say that because, like, I was gonna say it earlier. I was saying that, like, that whole thing happened. I'm like, wait, the guy's the main character. I was totally like, all right, fuck that guy, like, whatever. Because, like, you know, the girl, I'm like, this is exactly what I thought. Girl's lost in a new place. She's gonna live there, like, and she's not used to it. That's a guy who's gonna show up, kind of like a Izzy Order Rabbit with Chino, and then with ReZero, it's that cock Subaru, and then Amelia shows up and he's like, oh, I want to help you out, and then same thing like Kazuma, oh, I'm you know, the usual fucking spiel.
Yeah.
This time, like, nope, it's this dude. The dude who saved this chicken has his super jumpy power. And by the way, he's at a bar hanging out with a troll, talking about mercenary work.
He's hanging out with like Greedo or something.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're like, oh, I'll get you a job.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, who is this guy? Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, yo, he's into some grimy shit. And then he's like, yeah, I don't do that anymore. I'm like, whoa, this is our main character. This is pretty fucking cool.
He is. He's a pretty cool boy, if you ask me.
He's a cool boy. Yeah. You want to be a cool boy? You want to be like him? You gotta be a merc.
Yeah.
But
by the way, this dude's name is Willem.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. If you want to know the name of any of the other characters,
good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Go look it up because they're all other made up fucking names.
They're so like weird.
There's like Poperoton or something.
Poperoton?
Yeah. Then there's like the Shima-Gorath.
Shima-Gorath.
That's actually a reference to fucking Elder Scrolls.
Oh, I was gonna say that sounds like an awesome name.
Oh no, Shima-Gorath's fucking cool in that game. I know, fucking planes are flying. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, seriously, there's a lot of like names that I'm pretty sure they're like mythical names, so to speak. So they're really hard to remember. But oh shit. Anyway, I got really quiet. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So he's telling him about a job. I remember this part, and he's like, "Hey, look, here's the thing. You're gonna have to take this job for the most part because they want disfigured. They want humans to take this job." And they're like, "What kind of job is it?" And it's like, there's a high-tech secret military warehouse that they need you to be the caretaker of. Just take care of it. The guy's like, yeah, that doesn't sound like something I want to do anymore. Like, I'm just trying to be me. And the guy's like, yeah, if you want to live like shit for the rest of your life in debt and living in this crap hole, then go right ahead. I'm just looking out for you. And there's probably not going to be any more work. And the guy's like, yep. But then like he like coaxes him into it, and he just accepts. He's like, fine. And it's on like another island.
Yeah, it's like the islands are all like connected in the sky, and they take like like the helicopter equivalent of islands to get there, because I remember just seeing this like mini island like flying away as he like was getting off. So I'm like, they have just like they have like the equivalent of like landforms of that cloud that Goku has.
Yeah, Nimbus.
Yeah,
that's what his name.
Oh yeah, I remember. I saw the first 7 episodes.
Now, I'm sorry, guys, that I'm like blanking out on this part. Oh wait, no, that's later on. Okay, great. Yeah. No, I don't want to fucking fuck up that part.
He was walking through the forest, and he was like, "Oh, here's a bridge," and then he was like, "What's going on?" And he was like, then this little purple girl,
purple girl starts attacking him with a sword.
Yeah, and then like. What I love is like she attacks him and like they fall off the bridge, but he like moves
he
her.
He saves her, yeah.
Yeah, and then she like takes the sword and like because he's lying down and she
she hits him,
conks him on the head.
That's so cute. That was like the cutest thing ever. And then lo and behold, who's following that girl?
Blue hair girl.
I was like, hey, that's not the main character. So you go and he ends up at this mansion pretty much, and he's like, okay. And he's wearing military clothes because he's doing for the military, so they gave him a uniform. So they're like, all right, and he meets a troll. Well, it's not really a troll. It's like a troll that like transformed itself to a what is it? Like a human. Like it took on different form. And apparently they know each other. He answers the door, and it's just like he was changing, and it was just like, yeah, fucking, it's you. I'm like, oh, holy crap. Yeah. It's like you don't know really anything about them other than the fact of like, hey, can I eat you?
And that's not a sexual innuendo.
Oh, no, it's not. She really wants to fucking eat this guy.
Yeah, she's like, oh, don't worry. You're like the last of your species. I would never, like, waste my appetite for, like, just waste the species just to quench my appetite. Then she, like, gets up close to him and is like, come on, man. Just let me, like, eat your arm or something. You don't need that, right?
He's like, let me eat your finger. He's like, yo, get the fuck out. And then, like, these 4 little girls, like, they show this thing creeping, and it's like, all right. And... They open the door and they're like, oh, holy crap. Like, you guys should be sleeping. And then she threatens to eat them. All that shit. And, okay, there's like 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
There's like a blonde-haired one, a purple-haired,
I have a picture.
All right, great. So Drew's going to go over it. Just go over their names.
Yeah, I don't have their names. I have their picture, though. There's I remember there was the orange-haired chick with the bun who was like super like...
sorry, that was the cutest thing. She kept saying sorry. Yeah.
There's the bushy-haired green girl. There's the cute purple one who looks like she belongs in what was it, Little Witch Academia?
Yeah, she does. She looks like she's related to Susie, whatever.
Yeah, Susie.
Yeah.
And then the pink-haired, long-haired one, and there's the 4 of them. The purple one's name is Pannibal. I remember that because she's like the only one that I imagine is gonna be like one of the important ones throughout the show. And then the others are just like, yeah, we're here too. We're all cute and shit. And then she threatens eating them, and they go to sleep or whatever. And then they like come back later and interrogate the guy.
Yeah, so they come back to the guy because he's in his room now, and they all come back, and of course they do the same freaking thing. They're like, sorry, and all that stuff. But then they ask him questions, and what I like about the guy, it's like, yeah, I'll answer all your questions. And you notice the one thing I noticed about him is like he was able to understand everyone talking at once. And I like that because he's not like, yeah, I'm a fucking merc and I used to do all this shit, oh my God. And he's like, no, I'll answer all your questions. Like, I'm genuinely curious. And but he realized that he picked up on everything. Yeah. Everything that was thrown at him, he picked up. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird because no one's able to do that. One, so you can tell. And then you realize, and he answers it all sincerely, and they all get caught, and, they get sent home, all sent back to their rooms. And the blue-haired girl who catches them in his room.
Whose name is, Cathali. Yeah, it's Chthully. Cathali.
Yeah. But for the most part, so he before that, they're kind of being a bit elusive to the idea of like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing here? And, so the blue-haired girl, Cathali, is like, well, the people you're supposed to be protecting are these children. Well, these weapons. This is the warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
This is the warehouse. He's like, this mansion's the warehouse. Yes. And the little girls you're watching are the ones you're going to have to protect.
Well, they never come out and say that they're the weapons, but it's very implied.
But the interesting part is what the guy says. No, I've worked with kids before. And you're like, okay. Like, that's interesting. And it pretty much cuts after that.
Yeah.
Am I right? And then you get to the end of the credits, and it shows him when he was younger.
Right.
And he's with I don't know, his sister or
she called him Pops, but they're like, I thought they were like the same age.
yeah. I what I think it is he's probably in like a communal home.
Yeah.
With like, orphans and whatnot, and they all take care of each other. And that's why she's like, hey, I'm gonna go off to war. It's like, all right, you're going off to war. It's like, is something you want to come back to? It's like, well, I'm gonna say something heroic to dad or something and talk to probably their caregiver. And the girl's like, of course, the girls ask him, you should come back because of me.
Right.
And he's just like, yeah, I'll come back for that cake. You just make me really big. I don't mean like booty cake, you know what I mean? Hey, let me see that cake, girl. No, in the sense of, he sees it and he's just, anyway, he talks to her. He's like, you make me the biggest cake when I get back. I look forward to eating that. She's a little sad because she wants him to say, I want to come back for you.
Yeah.
And the show fucking pans out and it's like, but he never came back. He was not able to fulfill that promise. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
They make it like sound like it's his fault too.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And they was just like, yeah, you realize, did they say that it's 500 years and all of humanity was wiped out? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
What if it was his fault? Like, what if he had some part that, like, in this war that, like, he could have done something to save humanity?
They say, what I read in the description is he falls asleep. It's not in this description. It's like in the longer description. They're like, yeah, he fell asleep and he wakes up 500 years later.
Oh.
So I think it's like maybe he was like, if there's magic in the show, he got frozen.
Well, there's witches' hats, so there must be magic.
Yeah, must be. Hey guys, I really quick. Sorry we didn't. We're kind of like scattered on this one for some reason. I don't think we watched it before, like a second time before watching it. So if this is kind of different, sorry.
Well, the whole point is like this is just first impressions.
Yeah, but
I just want us to give us our first impressions. We'll probably come back when the show's like
episode 6 or 10.
Yeah, something like that.
But no, for my first impression, I will say this show is gonna. I kept saying this show is gonna break my fucking heart. I can already tell you, it's something about this show is gonna be super sad. I mean, the first lines in the summary is a fleeting and sad story about little girls who known as fairy weapons and an associate here that survived. Okay, like you're gonna tell me that it's sad already?
Well, I guess there is magic if they're fairy weapons.
Yeah, but for the most part, you can tell like there's gonna be some shit that's gonna go down. And we're going to lose some really people that are nice and close to us. And that's going to be sad as shit.
I want to just see, like... I told him, like, the night I saw it, and was just like, I'm willing to bet that, like, a terrorist organization is going to break into this place and can, like, attack and, like, kidnap all the, like, children. And then that, like... Then you came back and said, like, Niglathel, I think her name was. The troll woman
troll
is like...
she's going to do something heroic and die. And it's going to be fucking sad. But it's funny, Drew. I hope a terrorist organization, at least, because this says an unknown beast. Monsters are the ones who are the reason they go to war with. So my thing is, I don't want, like, some fucking... What is it? I know I'm using this example, but, like fucking really smart fucking Grimm, like, you know what I mean, in Ruby. Like, we're talking shit like that know these weapons, that want to take them away, that really are just very primal. Ooh. Like, that's fucking scary. Like, and these little girls, they just want to get their powers and whatnot and all that. Then a terrorist organization is like, all right, we can use them for leverage, we can use them for, even though that can be bad, it's like, we're gonna use them against their will to fucking fight, and like, that sucks. But like, either way, 2 of those ideas are gonna come up, and 2 of those ideas are gonna fucking suck if they happen. Like, Jesus. I mean, you watch the show, you know it's going to be sad.
Yes.
But I think it's going to be one of those, like, really good kind of sad.
Good kind of sad?
Because it's not like, all right, here's a scene, and, like, these people die because, they died. Oh, okay, I'm sad now. It's kind of like, they really play. I think they're really going to play on the heartstrings to where, like, really, like, you're sad because you really feel it.
Yeah.
Like, you really care about the characters. Because, like, my perfect example of, like, there are some characters in Akame Gon Kill who I felt really bad who died.
Yes.
Like, the flamethrower dude.
Oh, yeah, him.
Like, he was a terrible person, and they played his death so well.
Because
it wasn't about him being a terrible person. It was about him trying to be a better person with a family. And he's like, I know what I did, and it's like, oh, did he die in the explosion? Did he die in this fight? No, he got poisoned. And he slowly tried crawling to his family that he saw. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, do you really need to show me that? And it's like, yeah. But then it's like, he's not a fucking asshole. Like, he is an asshole, but he's doing his best not to be an asshole.
Yeah.
That's the shit. Like, that's the good sad. Then you got Esdeath, who's like, and I'm frozen. I'm like, oh, okay. And yep, so is Tatsumi. All right, well, they're fucking dead. That's
Yeah.
it? That's it. I'm like, oh, well, fuck me. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Between the two, I'm just like, I feel more for the dude I don't even remember his fucking name, flamethrower dude, than I do for the main character and Esdeath, my waifu.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just like,
Yeah.
and she's dead. Fuck. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert.
It's like that school live all over again.
Yeah, but no, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not, I don't think she's like, and the person's dead. Oh, sad. I think that's why even in ReZero I wasn't as sad.
That's because he died like all the time.
No, but even like with like Rem and all those people, like,
Some of the ways.
Some of the ways, yeah, it was like really like, holy shit, that's fucked up. But to me, I'm just like, oh, it's really fucked up. Oh, that's sad. But I was like, why did I not feel as bad?
Yeah.
Because everyone feels bad. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert. Spoilers all over the place. But like, but then they're gonna come. I guess because they know they're gonna come back. But it's not like it's not gut wrenching when you see shit like that. But I think it was just how it led up to it wasn't really as like, oh, I'm sad now. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this show is gonna make you like characters, and I hope when they die, they do like, good sad in the sense of like, we're gonna stretch this out.
Yeah.
But it's for the fact that we want you to really care about that character. Like I said, with Akame Gon Kill, why I liked it so much, because exactly, I don't know who the fuck that guy was. He lights people on fire. All we know is he lit a bunch of people on fire. Oh, his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're really gonna play the fact that he really loves his wife and kids. It goes, what makes a great antagonist is you like the character and you like him as a person as well as a villain. That's why I remember learning in school, like, what makes a great antagonist? Someone who you know is evil, but you care.
Right.
What happens to them? Like the whole that's like, I like Mr. Freeze. He's doing everything because why? His wife is in this thing and he's trying to save her. That's why I became a villain.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's cool. Like, I like that about him. And then it doesn't go his way. Now I feel bad because that's why he did it. Not like just some dick. But seriously, that's what makes a good villain and just a regular villain. Darth Vader. We all like Darth Vader. He's a bad guy. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He killed fucking children. But everybody feels bad for him for all the shit he goes through.
Yeah.
He talks about sand and people make fun of him.
Yeah, we do.
But you love him. He's a great character. And I hope the show does that. I hope it really brings out, just even if they're villains or just anybody, they're not just, here's a cheap death to make you sad because we like this character, so we showed them 5 times in the show. Oh, that's what I'm getting at.
I hate when that happens.
It's like, hey, you like this character? Yeah, the person's dead now. Oh, well, okay, that's fine. But this, that's why the direction of the show and why I like it so much. I feel like this show can really bring that out. Yes. I think they can really like, if they kill one of the a few of the characters, they're not gonna just be like, and they're dead. Like, don't give me, I'm gonna, here they all come and I'm gonna hold the door, I'm gonna fight them off. And, oh no, you gotta go. No, it's okay. Bye. Run away. And then you see them get overwhelmed. And they say one line like, didn't think it all end like this.
Yeah.
Even if they do say that, how to make that line work? You give a character that's a fucking badass who does everything on his own. He's like, how you gonna die? I don't know. I don't fucking care. Like, blah, 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 blah. And he died fighting, but this time he died fighting, protecting people he never thought he cared about. That's the shit that I hope this show does. I mean, I hate to say it for it to be sad. Now, if this show ends up being happy, I'm really going to be very sad. So I'm going to be like, oh, come on, dude. Like I'm talking about all this shit, and then you're going to go and pull, and the world is happy, and we're using our magic powers to grow fucking flowers. If that happens, fuck this show. I'm going to stop watching it.
Oh, no. I would love that, though. That'd be great. Everyone would be happy. I want to see those flowers. Get those nice, I don't know, Delilahs or something.
Yeah. No, they better not. I mean, like, have those moments, so you like characters, and then take them away from us in a gut-wrenching but amazing way.
I think there was a thing at the end when they were, like, showing either the next time or just, like, clips for the ending. When it was, like, it showed, like, all the kids out in the yard or something. They were, like, playing with sticks and, like...
Yeah,
like, Willem and...
I think it was, like the outro.
Yeah, that's what I was
but yeah, that was very cute. Like, that was the shit where you're like... when you see an outro or an intro and you watch it because everyone's happy and the rest of the show is shit because you're fucking sad. I hope that happens.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I really hope that happens because I don't think I've ever watched a really good show that made me feel sad in a sense of a fantasy element. It's because it's always the same. I hate to say, sometimes it's always just the same crap.
Yeah.
Of like, here's how people feel sad in real life. Okay, I get it. I'm a nurse. Like, you know, sad things happen, and I get it. People die. But give me that element of the fucking, you know, oh, the person was defending this because this parallel of this person was, you know, bad before, but now he's good. You know, as I was explaining, like that whole, this is how it all, I didn't think this is how it all would end. But you know what I'm saying? Like, give me something to be like, fuck, he's actually doing it. He's going to do something that he's worth doing, and he's doing it the last portion of his life. Give me that, please.
I'm just glad I wasn't bored by it because I'm always like afraid with certain fantasy things.
Yeah.
Because I do love things like Konosuba, where it's like the fantasy genre is cool. But ReZero, I'm like, there's not much going on in this world. It's like just very
honest,
simple.
I agree.
Yeah, and like with this show, I'm like, it still seems very like a simple world, but they have like little bits of comedy, little bits of like adorable cute shit. And it's like, they managed to like even that out in the world, and they just present it to you in such a way that it's very interesting to me. And I was like, when I was watching it, because before you suggested it to me, I saw it and I was like, yeah, I guess it's another fantasy show. I'm not sure if I'd like it. Then you told me about it. Then I watched it and I was like, by the end, I actually said that to myself. I was like, I was actually interested in this.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I wasn't bored.
No, because like if they do a lot of short nuances, I mean, when you show him changing, he has scars all over his body. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, it's like he's not a fucking wimp. I noticed that. That's my thing. Because like, why? All right, he was a merc, and he also worked with kids. You know what I mean? Because he's great with kids. Yeah. Oh wow, he's really good with kids. But then he's changing, and he's all scarred up. And you're like, what's this guy been through? Then you go back in time. He was young, and he went to war. You don't know what happened in that war.
Yeah.
I think they're going to show more of that and a lot of hardships going on. Because, you know, when I say, and it alludes to him being just a good character, like I said, a good protagonist, the same exact thing as being a good antagonist, sort of. But, like, you know, the flawed hero?
Yeah.
Like I said, he worked with kids. Like, what do you mean? Then you realize, I think it was one of those, like, they live in a communal house. I said it before. But he had other younger siblings that he had to take care of also. Then he went to war. Then now he's some merc dude, and you know, now my life is all war. Now he's going back to I'm taking care of kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like, but then now you know he has those two things about him, and he's laid back, and he's like, what is this with this? I don't know anything about this character yet. I just can make assumptions by watching him.
Yeah. And
I like that. They're showing me, not telling me.
Yes.
Because all I know is like I like this character already. I like him, even if I didn't think he was the main character.
Yeah, it's cool because it's like it's showing you that like. He has multiple, like, he's like an ogre. He has multiple layers.
You're an idiot.
But seriously, though, like, he's more, like, complex a character because he's got, like, those, like, things that contrast with each other. So you, like, know that he's got, like, different experiences under his belt.
That's what I'm saying. Because, like, you look at last year and you look at Konosuba, you look at ReZero, it's just some nerds who got transferred to the world. All right? At least with Konosuba, they were like, no, he's still an asshole. He's still a jerk.
Yeah.
ReZero, like, this fucking Subaru cock's gonna learn back and forth. Like, god damn it.
He turned into a different kind of asshole.
Yeah. As you can tell, I have a very distaste for Subaru.
Yeah, we have interesting thoughts about ReZero. We'll probably talk about that at some point in greater length. But if there's nothing more to add, that'll conclude this meeting of the Gelbbo Videos Watching Animu Club podcast, where we talked about world end. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? I want to get some pizza later. Can you like stop by the McDonald's later? Actually. And it's like, yeah, it's
talk about the food, Drew. And I'm like, it sounds pretty good. Everyone's Taco Bell. I want to get more food. Shit.
So yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Catch y'all next time, guys.
Make sure you guys get A+ on all your finals.
Just a quick thought. Like I said, we're probably gonna catch you guys probably after episode 6 or 10. So we'll see you then, guys.
See ya. SukaSuka.